Morning, everyone. Great. I don't know after how long I'm there in Delhi. After QSP, right? And in the system, this is the first time I came to this venue. Though I was knowing when exactly it is shifting and that plan was there. How many people were there when we had a first QSP with 40, 45, 50 people? You know where exactly it happened? Just opposite this. And that's a very dodgy kind of a place. The feeler is different actually when you go there. You know, ऐसा straight hall है, बहुत सारे झूमर लगे हुए हैं, dim light होती है, एक छोटा सा stage है. The people who know Bombay well, they understand what I'm talking, right? But that journey started from there actually, you know. People who जिनको समझ में नहीं आया, ask people who are laughing, right? Anyway, how many people here? Generally, what is the system strength has become actually now? Okay. Anyway, how many people less, the first system attending for the first time? Okay. So recently signed up, started? Okay. How many people less than 6 months old? I love talking to people who are less than 6 months old, you know. So that's the next leadership, right? Anyway, I'm going to talk something about which in Delhi no one had spoken before in the system, and we started something new in Bombay, and it really helped a lot of people. And you know, see, people who are less than 6 months old or just started, you know, there are 4-5 steps in the business. I mean to say, not steps in terms of technical steps, but more on a mental level, you cross 4-5 milestones. The first milestone is when you struggle to accept that this business is required. No, a lot of conflict. No, I'm happy, I have a good job, I'm growing, I have a business, whatever I'm doing. But this, okay, I'm just trying, okay? So a lot of conflict. No, I'm okay in life. True? A lot of people say I'm okay in life. So that's a denial stage. It takes a little time to accept that this is required. So I'm not going to talk too much about that stage, but, you know, accept. So people who actually struggle to accept for some time, till the time they don't cross that stage, other learnings in mechanics, skills, makes no sense. But finally in their head, they are still struggling that whether, you know, acceptance is not there. Second is the belief. You know, once you accept, second is the belief whether I can do it or not, whether this company is good or not, whether products are good or not, whether, you know, uplines, teams. And finally, is it possible for me to make it happen? So belief. So this acceptance and belief stage. People who grow fast, you know, what is the difference between people who actually take time to take off? The difference is only that people who grow fast are those who cross these two stages very fast. There is no conflict in the mind. समझ में आ गया बॉस चाहिए ये और होगा. I can do it. Right? Then other stages. So these are the two stages which, and how exactly you cross these stages? When you really seek for it, right? When you really go and grab a lot of things. I mean to say, you go attend system without prejudging. You are sitting there to really get those answers which are creating a conflict in your mind, right? Not judging, but whether the person is talking sense or not. Or QSPs or big events and all that. That's when exactly you accept and slowly believe also. Books, DVDs and all that. That's nothing to do with someone else. It's you know, everything is to do with your own mindset. And then third stage is, you know, knowledge. When acceptance comes and belief comes, you become very excited. You know, कोई हाथ लगाएगा तो करंट लगेगा उसको. You're like passionate because you accepted and you believed also, right? So in your eyes it is visible because what you want, it is possible through this business. And you know what you want. So then suddenly there's a passion, there's a lot of conviction which you talk about and you're very, 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 very excited. Correct? And that is of course required in the business. Because finally, when a prospect see a plan, do you think he understands the plan? So what exactly that person looks at and starts, he says, okay, fine, I'm there. Your conviction, the glitter in your eyes, right? Correct. So these two things are very, very important. But then only these two things will also not make any difference. These two things, good enough for getting a hot zone in, because they know you as a person, they love you, right? Trust you. But after that, when you go to a warm zone and other places, there, passion, conviction, acceptance, belief is good. But next, knowledge is required. You need to have a knowledge. So third stage is you need to start grasping knowledge. From where you will get knowledge? Not just technical knowledge. Website, this, that, product. Not just technical knowledge. Of course, that knowledge you can sit at home and grab. But knowledge about how people made in this business. What sort of people made in this business. What they went through. What is industry all about. What is the edge over other companies in this industry we have. Correct? How big this industry is. What is the philosophy behind this industry, right? All those things. So where exactly you get this from? You get this from, again, from systems and interaction with senior partners, uplines. Lot of interaction, informal interaction. I learned everything from my informal interaction. My learning used to start from 11:30 in the night till 1 o'clock. Sometime 3 o'clock also. My entire all learning happens at night, 11:30 to 1, 2. So I compromise on sleeping, but that knowledge helped me a lot. So third stage is that knowledge. And this stage will never get over. But parallelly, you will go to the next stage, along with this stage. When you are grasping more knowledge and all, next stage is taking ownership. So you accepted, now you believe in it, and you have a knowledge also. But knowledge without ownership will become a constipation. Then you will become a professor of network marketing. Do you want to become a professor or really want to, become successful in network marketing? Because I still remember I used to wonder why the hell we are going to do management studies, because the professor who used to come in Lemreta, right, who used to teach us how to do the business, right? Theory, na? Because usko pata hota to we were not aspired to become like him. Because he's having all the knowledge, but that ownership and application in real sense was not there, right? You see, that's how exactly our education system is designed. Huh? You go and do law. So people who come and teach, these are those people who don't practice. These are people, you go and learn accounts. So people who come and work as a teacher, they are teaching you how to do accounts. But they are not, in practical life, they are not doing accounts, right? So that's what exactly happens. You go and become doctor, someone who is actually a professor in a medical college is someone either he left practice long back, correct, or never did a practice. True? So, and he's teaching you how to practice medicine. Irony, na? And we follow them for 5 years. Because someone who knows is busy practicing medicine rather than coming and teaching you. True? So, ownership. Next stage is ownership. Till the time we don't think that this is my business, you are actually sitting in a car, but not on a driving seat. Till the time you don't take a ownership, you are in someone else's business. Maybe your appliance business, but you're not in your own business. The moment you feel it is my business, whether someone who got me into the business is there or not, am I really going to make it happen? Of course, I need some support. I will seek for it. Kahan se mil sakta hai? But am I really going to make it happen? Then you will get a hand who will pull you. That's a difference. Because when student appears, automatically, teacher also appears. But point is that, the biggest irony is that in this business, in this industry, most of the people die because their upline dies. True? People who are sitting old here, you must be knowing few teams because the referrer died, so the entire team died. Died or not? Because that ownership because they never felt that they're into their own business. And after accepting and after having a belief and knowledge, correct? The ownership is very easy. That means I'm considering that the dream is already there, acceptance aa gaya, belief is already there, right? And knowledge is also there. So he knows that it is not small thing. But boss, it is my thing. It is my thing. So I will take the ownership. Correct? So ask yourself, if someone who is supporting you day in, day out, if that person leaves the business, are you going to be there? Are you going to be there? Right? If we take our ownership, we stop piling on. There are three kind of people, there are three kind of, three species come out of this business, One is of course, leader, who's like taking ownership, everything, he leads. Everything is my business, right? Of course, he counsels and all that. Upline is there to navigator, but he is on the driving seat. Navigator is someone else. Showing their own plans quickly, taking ownership, talking to team, everything. Next is, second category is lovers. So leaders, lovers. Lovers are those who come here for satsang. They don't apply. Correct? सत्संगी होते हैं. बहुत मजा आया आज, बहुत बढ़िया सिस्टम था, क्या बढ़िया ट्रेनिंग हुई. मैं उसके बाद में दोपहर की नींद. Correct? Because गाड़ी की ड्राइविंग सीट पे है ही नहीं. Can you afford not to be focused actually on a driving seat? No. And third is leaners. If upline is there, they will be charged up. If upline is not there, they will be down. Leaners. So they lean. थोड़े दिन बाद देखोगे कुछ अपलाइंस होते हैं जो धीरे धीरे से झुक जाते हैं. इतने कंधे पे बैठा के घूमते हैं इन लोग. True? So if your upline is bending, that means you are leaner. Please help. Take the ownership, right? And next, after that, knowledge, ownership, and after that, the stage comes when it is only related to activity. It's only activity. Correct? You do activity since beginning also, but after these 4 stages, nothing but only activities makes you successful. And the last stage is duplication. I'm not going to talk about that because that's the most complicated thing to do. Correct? If we get one check for every person who's telling duplication is my challenge, correct? Long back I would have maxed out. Correct? Because most of the people generally say duplication is an issue. That's when exactly you change as a person and all that, right? But that is the last stage. There you cannot do alone. You have to have someone who's already done it, right? Holding your hand. So, activities. Now, most of the people sitting out here, how many people feel that they're still in an acceptance stage? It's okay. I'm still struggling to cross this stage to accept that this business is required and this can really do wonders and I'm not okay in life. Correct? One honest person. Oh, followers again. Na? Ek ne uthaya to baki log na. Correct? Few people, right? 4-5 people. Acceptance. I don't know whether today you will be able to accept or not because I'm not going to talk about acceptance. Correct? I'm going to talk about 5th stage. I don't know whether you will, but if you really feel that acceptance nahi hai, andar conflict hai, और ये आएगा तो मुझे पता है this is a very big thing, right? तो seek for it. Seek. Go, meet people who are successful, discuss that this is what exactly going in my mind. It's okay. It's okay not to agree. Correct? It's okay not to agree. QSPs, big events, all these things, go as a seeker. I want this solution of this. Automatically then my mental block will be through.